Shemai. My name is Paul Rapi, and I am a retired teacher of music and a town and community councillor. I joined Plaid Cymru just over a year ago, after I attended the Christmas fair in Carmarthen, which sounds a little odd, I know, but I met a number of down-to-earth, honest people who wanted the best for their community and county. You listen to what people have to say and give them the opportunity to be heard, so much so that you have a very nervous me in front of you today. So, why do I wish to stand as a councillor for Pembrokeshire? Basically, I'm disillusioned with the incompetence within our cabinet in County Hall. It's time for change, especially in a county run by independents. But if you will indulge me, I'd like to list just a few of the issues from a town council perspective. Gardening. We all love flowers, but they don't plant them anymore because there's no money. Tenby Town Council supplies £600 out of its budget, and we raise the rest of the money through business. Bins. We have fewer collections, and of course, we are not supplied anymore with black bins. Toilets. We have fewer toilets than we used to have, and they've become privately leased, which is great. They are cleaner, that's true, but it now costs us to go. Again, on our community, this costs more money from their pocket. Parking. Parking charges have increased, and also the parking charging area. It now starts on the 1st of March, not April or Easter, 1st of March to the end of October. These car parks are empty, but still, there we have people having to pay £40 to £1.50 to take their dog for a walk. Lighting. Our street lighting in most of the town turns off at midnight. However, there are a number of licensed businesses open till 2 a.m, and the lights go out in the very areas that these people are attempting to get to. And the list goes on. Pembrokeshire continues to put up costs and make cuts. Maybe it was to cover the cost of that very expensive Porsche clear. Then there is education. As we speak, experienced teachers are leaving the profession because they've had enough. They are overworked, over-inspected, yet are expected to improve results every year. Heads are harassed by challenge advisors and set impossible targets they cannot possibly achieve and only fail. Staff illness is on the increase, and morale is the lowest it has ever been. Yet Cardiff continues to ignore this and won't listen at all to what their colleagues have to tell them. Pembrokeshire has the highest percentage of secondary schools that are failing. Caeriw is failing to make any impact in Pembrokeshire and is not fit for purpose. It should be scrapped. In Pembrokeshire, it should be scrapped. And as proposed in the Plaid Manifesto, that it was not fit for purpose. This would save £750,000 for Pembrokeshire a year. But the most frustrating and annoying aspect of this is that the County Council haven't a clue how to tackle the problem, as there is no one with the experience or foresight there to improve it. Independent councils, since they have no party manifesto, policies, development plans of their own, end up using Westminster policies which are inevitably unsuitable. Clearly, the phrase "one size fits all" does not apply, and this has resulted in the county paying considerable sums of money for consultants who move into the area to cut spending and save money without any working knowledge of the people and the community. If it hadn't been for our own AM Simon Thomas, for example, the Avenue Centre in Tenby would now be closed, leaving our most vulnerable members of the community travelling throughout the county from one centre to another. Finally, on education, I have a question for our AMs in Cardiff. This year sees the end of Welsh Second Language GCSE short course. All pupils are expected to study a full Welsh GCSE from September 2017, as proposed by Donaldson's recommendations. One language for all. Why isn't this opportunity being taken to make Welsh Second Language a core subject? To have the same status as first language? Pupils are now being expected to reach greater heights, and yet the subject is not receiving the same recognition as first language. With 2020 approaching, this is surely a missed opportunity. Schools who are already pressed for time on the curriculum will only give the subject a couple of hours a week instead of the usual 7 hours a fortnight. We are only setting this up to fail. And we all know where the finger will point. On a happier note, 2 weeks ago, and this is a very important note, the first Welsh medium primary school, Havant Moor, was officially opened in Tenby. It is an excellent school with great staff and kids, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a governor. Alan Davis officially opened the school, and many dignitaries were in attendance, except for our MPs Simon Hart, Stephen Crabb, and our AM Angela Burns. Tories, I rest my case. People say to me, why do you want to stand as a county councillor? And I tell them the same reason I stood as a town councillor 12 years ago. I want to make things better, and I want to be in that room pointing my finger at those who do not take their responsibilities seriously. I know that this task will not be easy in the area I am standing, but with Plaid behind me, I'm going to give it a damn good try. Thank you very much for listening.